Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a cold, I was going to say in sunny, but it's not sunny, cold day in, well, I'm down in near Bury St Edmunds and it's the 24th of October. I'm Debbie Moore. Welcome to my crafting coffee morning and I'm super excited to be here because this is a new show. So I think this is about the third show that we've actually done. So it is Crafting Coffee. We're now doing these shows at 11 a.m. UK time, which means that other people around the world can actually join us live. And I can see already there is quite a few people already on, people over on YouTube and also on Facebook. Now this today, as you can see behind me, aren't the card samples beautiful? We have got on today's show our Roses of Winter collection and we're going to go through the products. You can ask me any questions or queries. We've already had some already, so I'm going to go through that as well, and we're just going to talk about the collection in a relaxed, basically it's almost like I'm in your home and we can just chat over a coffee. Hint hint to Dave. So get your kettle on and get yourself a drink and we can chat over a drink about this fabulous new collection. Right, let me quickly say hello to people. I've got Victoria, I've got Sandra, I've got Terry from the US, I've got Mary, Andrea, Janet, Judy, Mary also saying, I hope you're all safe and not affected by the flooding. Yes, Mary, that is so true. We've had a lot of torrential rain. I had to nip over and see my friend Debbi over the weekend and I had to drive through what I felt was a big river, okay? And before I got to the point and I was thinking, should I, shouldn't I? I had to ring my husband and ask, should I, shouldn't I? But apparently with the car that we're in, it's quite high up and I managed to go through it. But it was quite nerve-wracking because obviously I did not want to get stuck in the middle of this huge, it looked like a river, but it wasn't. It was where the water had gathered after all that heavy rain and it flooded the area I was trying to drive through. But yes, hugs to anybody that needs them. I hope you're all safe after that horrible storm that we've recently had here in the UK. Edith saying hi, thought I'd missed you, thought it started at 10:30. No, it starts at 11 a.m. UK time, Edith, so you hadn't missed me. There you go. I have got Belinda saying hi. I've got Susan said it's chucking down here, glad it stopped yesterday, coffee morning fun. Exactly, we're going to chat about all kinds of things. I've got Pauline saying good morning Debbie, Dev and crafty friends, get to watch after being away in Australia for 2 weeks and you've missed me. Oh Pauline, thank you for that. I hope you had an amazing time in Australia and you it is jet lag that because obviously because of the time difference. I hope you're over the jet lag a little bit. I've got Susan, I've got, talking of Australia, I've got Cheryl joined us from a hot and sunny Perth in Australia, and I've got Eva from Sweden. Carol saying hi. Philippa says good morning everybody from miserable Sheffield. Well, it's a good thing, you know, that as the weather, I mean today I'm actually cold. I feel the cold today and I said winter is finally coming. It is finally coming, you know, it's the end of October next week and so you can actually feel the change in it. So yes, it is very chilly here. I've got another Mary saying hi, Margaret, Stephen, Mandy, I've got Lorraine, Tracy, and then I've got Sue, I've got Betty, I've got Anna. Oh my goodness, there's loads of you on tonight. Well, tonight, sorry. That's because I'm so used to it being in the evening. Loads of you on this morning. So thank you, everybody. I have even got another Cheryl. I have got Carol. And I have got Valerie saying hi. And Rolf from Germany. Hi Rolf, he says good morning all, very unusual time, I'm watching the show. Well, this is a new thing that we're doing at the moment. It's every other week that we do Crafting Coffee. However, I'm not having a coffee, I'm having a cup of tea. Cheers everybody, it's exactly what I need. It's nice and warm as well. I'm just gonna have a mouthful of that, put that down there. So with regard to today's show, for those people that have just joined us, we are going to look at the Roses of Winter collection. Now, for our craft and coffee mornings, what we're doing is we have one collection, we have some product on. You can buy if you want, but you don't have to. You can just relax and we can talk about the collection. I've got some inspirational ideas that I want to share with you, and if anybody has any questions about anything, please let me know. So because obviously for time is already getting on, we're going to go through it. Like and share for today. So we have got a like and share. Let's share the page. You can actually like over, you've got a thumbs up, or over on YouTube. You can even share if you would like to share the video, and of course over on Facebook you can like and share this video as well. So the actual I'm going to give away, it is some brand new products, not the ones that we have on today, but we've got some new ones coming in next week. So we're going to pick a winner. We're going to do it two different ways. We're going to pick up two winners, one of them at the end of the show, obviously for everybody watching, whether on YouTube or also on Facebook. But then the other one will be picked next week for anybody who has missed the show who wants to watch it on catch up. That way, if you're watching on catch up, hi again, you get the opportunity to participate in the giveaway. So this is something that we've just started doing with both our shows, just to help, because we have a lot of people saying, well, they miss out on the giveaways. This way you don't miss out. I have actually got Annette just joined us, and Carolyn says, hi Debbie, enjoyed yesterday's show. We'll listen as driving home, only 2 minutes from home. Well, no problem. Hi Carolyn. Kaz says, morning lovely lady, hope everybody's safe and well after the week we've had. Loving these Tuesday mornings, learning so much, so thank you Debbie and Deb, you are very welcome. So we have got some top tips in today's show, so grab yourself a pen and a piece of paper and we can go through those inspirational ideas. You know, sometimes you just need that little bit of inspiration, and we'll be going through some of these fabulous samples that you can see that the team have had a go at, and I have to say thank you to Nicola and Lois for doing those. Chris is saying, hi, just managed to get the computer fired up. It didn't play today. Well, I'm glad you are here. And also Lois has joined us as well. So remember, if anybody has any questions, please ask. Now, if you're brand new to the system, it's an inspiration show. I'll just go quickly through the information now. With regard to the show, everybody, it is just an inspiration show. On today's theme is the brand new collection, Roses of Winter. If you have any questions of it, just ask. And this is where you guys get to control what I do within reason, okay? So if you want to see something specifically, you can. We're going to go through the digital collection. We're going to go through how the USB key works and what you get in the card kits and all the different elements. So it's a little bit more, how would you say, a little bit more step by step and slower than our crazy Thursday shows that we have. So if you have any questions, just please feel free. And if I miss them, Jessica will pick them up in the office and she'll be able to deal with them as well. So as I said, this show is an interactive demo show and a buying show. But please don't feel that you have to buy. Don't. Just enjoy the community, getting together. And this is the whole idea behind it, because we have people from around the world, different times of day, from evenings to mornings to afternoons, that we can get together and enjoy. So this is almost like your own little crafting community. Now, if you do want a product, for example, the first item we have on is the USB key that'll be coming through. If you do want the item, what will happen is on the screen you'll have the information come up. So for example, we have got the digital collection, which is CM14. The USB key will be 13, but the download collection is Dave's like to confuse me. He's just changed it. So the USB key is $17.99. You can see that there's a code there. So if you do end up wanting it, all you need to do is put the code on. Now these will actually once you've actually put the details on of what you want, what will happen is you'll get an invoice. It will actually be later on today or later on this week that you'll get it for what you've ordered. And how you get it is you'll get it via email. So if you're brand new to the system, whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook, make sure you private message your details. So I think there's a couple of people we're waiting from last time. So please make sure you private message your email address and your postal address so we can set up an account and also email you whatever you've ordered. Now, when you come to pay, it's very straightforward because you can click on the payment link, see what you've ordered, and you can pay by debit card, credit card, and even PayPal. Plus, you can actually contact the office as well. Our number is 07553 457 168. You can email us at info@debbimoredesigns.com, or you can private message us at Debbi More Designs. And also with regard to YouTube, you can actually request more information on the comments afterwards on the show, and we'll be in touch with you as well. So we do have different ways that people can stay in touch, but remember, this is just an inspirational show on our Roses of Winter because I'm super excited about it. It is a lovely collection, everybody, and you're going to enjoy it. So while I've been chatting there, I can see more people just joined us. I've got Harry and Tina. Tina says, hello, I'm here, been shopping. Well, good to hear. I've got Hillary saying hi. I have also got Kirsty. I've just realised, did I actually ask you what the like and share was? Loads of people have liked and shared the page, but I don't think I asked you the question. Okay, the question was, for the like and share, this is what happens. I'm a little bit of a crafty tigger. I go from one thing to another, and sometimes I forget what I'm saying. But you guys like how I am, don't you? So that's all right. So what I meant with the like and share is that for this week, because the winter's now here, what's your favourite winter drink? I'm just curious, okay? So I'm having a cup of tea now, but one of my favourite winter drink is hot chocolate Baileys. Has anybody ever tried that? It is delicious. We obviously have to have marshmallows on there. And talking of marshmallows, the reason why I need to show you this is Lois made me a hot chocolate box. So look, so there we go. This is using our lovely Roses and Bloom collection. Sorry, not Roses and Bloom. It is Roses of Winter. Get the right one, Debbie. And as you can see, if I open it up, there is hot chocolate. She's made that. Look at the back. Isn't that brilliant? Okay, so it's a really good project. It'll actually be in the next magazine, everybody, because I think everybody needs hot chocolate and marshmallows, especially as winter is coming. So that's the like and share. So even if you already like and share, that's fine. Please also send me a message of what your favourite drink is for winter. If you don't have one, you can just say a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, or it might not even be a hot drink. I can see that we've got Carmen just saying hi, and I've got also, my goodness, there's loads of you already. Terry said, I ordered the USB kit on HM. Will you be shipping or will they? So basically, Terry, the prices that we've got on today's show do not affect the ones. If you've ordered a Hobby Maker, you're fine. But how it works with Hobby Maker TV, you order through them, but in actual fact, the girls in the office will be shipping them, but Hobby Maker will actually be picking them up. We use their delivery system. So it's a kind of, we pack them, they pick up, if that makes sense. I've got Joyce just joined us. I've got Angela, Janet. Philippa likes hot chocolate and whipped cream. Oh, I do. That's definitely. And Victoria says, I don't have a favourite Christmas drink. What about winter drink, though? Annette likes it, as she likes hot chocolate Baileys as well. That's good to know. My goodness, there's loads of you. I've got Sam Jane joined us, and I've got another Andrea. Well, they're all coming through, and Carolyn says she's now home and will watch, not just listen. Well, that's good to know. Okay, Tracy's put, as long as I have my hot cup of tea, I'm happy. Well, that's so true. Over on YouTube, I've got Elsie just joined us, and more Winston. Good morning, Debbie and Dev and everybody. This morning, have received my mug and coaster. It's lovely. Many thanks. My coffee is in it. Watching the show. Cheers. I'm so glad you like it. I've also got Kathy Gordon just joined us also. She says, hi, Debbie and all. I love your shows yesterday on HM. Well, you are very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a little bit of a crazy day, wasn't it? I'm back on Hobby Maker on what day will I be back on? The 11th of November. My days just mash up in between. I've got Marion just joined us. Loads of you are sending me loads of messages. Oh, Rolf in Germany says, my favourite drink is mulled wine on a Christmas market when it's very cold. That is so true. You know, Dave likes, what is it? It's mulled cider. I don't like mulled cider. I like mulled wine. But hot chocolate Baileys is one of my favourites. And loads of people are loving having hot chocolate with marshmallows. Nicola says she likes spiced apple tea. I don't know if I've had that. I'll have to try that. It sounds lovely. I've got Cheryl just joined. She says, tea is always my go-to, but always enjoy a hot chocolate on occasions, most definitely. And Edith likes hot chocolate with melting marshmallows on top, most definitely. Okay, so we're going to get started because time runs away with us very quickly, especially when I'm talking constantly. So, as I said to you, this show is all about roses of winter. So if you have any questions, please put them on either, because I'm multitasking between the two screens and the products, and I've got a couple of demonstrations that I want to share with you today. And then if I've missed saying hello to you, say hello again, and I'll try and catch it up as I go. Now remember, this is just your show. So if you have questions and queries, just ask. You don't have to buy. If you want to buy, you have that option as well. So we're going to get started. So the first one that we have on is the USB key. So we do have a USB key, but of course we also do the full download collection. Now, you know what I'm like. I always think, right, I need to add more. I need to add more. And so this is what's happened with this collection. So this is CM013. It's the Roses of Winter USB key. And it's normally $19.99 and it's $17.99. That is for the USB key, so you will get it as you can see. We'll put the top screen on. You will get your USB key and your dongle. However, if you would like to have it as a download where you get the full collection, the code is CM014. So essentially you won't get the USB key, you'll get a link with the download. Now originally, because it says 2000 on here, on the back here, well, originally when I started, I think I was working with 1500 printable elements, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to change that, and we are going to do over 2,700. So we kind of went a little bit crazy. I kept adding more, and so when you come to the collection, you can see we've designed it with beautiful color palettes, and the idea behind it is that you can use it for Christmas, or if you just want to send an everyday card, okay, you've got that option. So if you just want to send a thinking of you at winter, I mean, how beautiful is that, everybody? So we are going to be doing the 3D effects on this, and we're going to be talking about this. But yet again, you have the option that you can create boxes, 3D. I just love the idea. I have to be honest, Lois, I have never done a shaker box. Lois made this, and this is one of the boxes. Because you can get boxes and then you can create your own shaker, and we'll come to that in a second. You know, and a couple of weeks ago I showed you the technique of how to actually cut your own aperture using your nesting dies. You can have that technique, and Nicola's done this. So if you want the USB key, we're going to actually look at it in more detail, and this is what these shows are really good for, because it enables you to literally get more one-to-one with the collections, and you get to see more detail. So if you say, Debbie, I want to have a look in here, then I'll have a look in here. So this is what we're going to do. So this is the CD and USB key. We're going to bring it up so we can have a look at it in more detail. And those people that don't do digital, don't worry. We are actually going to be having some we actually have a couple of card making kits on today's show. So to get started, now remember, my CDs, USB keys and downloads all work with PC, Mac and Linux, and even the new Windows 11. And how it works is a click and print system. So for example, we'll go into design sheets. When you click into the design sheets, you have got all these images come up. And you can see colours that we haven't actually shown you samples of. So you've got the pinks and the purples there as well. So if you choose one of them, what will come up is a design. This is how our system works. Very clear, you've got toppers on here. Now these you can just cut. Firstly, cut them out if you have that option. But if you've got any of my nesting dies, they work with everything you see except for that little rose in the center. Now to print this off, you just need to go to top right hand side, and you can see that print preview will come up. Now everybody has this option, but what's even more exciting is you get to change things. You can become the designer. So if you then click into more settings and find where it says scale, everybody has this on their printer. You can click down and then you can change the percentage. So we're going to change it to say 40%. And then we are going to see, look how small you can go as small as you like. But this is where you get to change quite, well, basically you get to change it all and you can make the cards whatever size you want. Now we're going to cancel this. And this is what you need to do, is you need to close the X at the top and bring you back. So we're going to go to the next page just to show you some of these gorgeous design sheets, and let's click on that gold one just there. Open it up, and what you'll find is you'll have Christmas ones. I love that one. The magic of Christmas never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends. So you'll find that you've got beautiful artwork for you to enjoy for Christmas, and then you'll have quotes like, do what make you happy, live every moment, love every day. So really inspirational quotes. Now we'll close this down and keep on going. Okay, as you keep going, you can see you've got let's click on the blue one just there. If you click on the blue one there, these are different design sheets. So you can see you've got generalized ones. So if you want to do a happy birthday one, you've got that option, especially winter birthdays. And I can see that Edith says I have quite a few at the end of November and December birthdays. These are perfect for this time of year. You think of everything. Well, I try, Edith, I try. But I wanted you to have a collection that you can use throughout the year or throughout the winter. We close this down and then we're going to go to the next page. This is still just one section everywhere. So if you then go, keep on going to the next one, and if we go to the pink one, click on the pink one. So you can see, yes, you've got the baubles on here and it's Christmassy, but I've done it in pink. You know how much I love pink. But if you come out of this one and quickly go to the next one, what I want to do is show you, keep going to the next page and then click on the blue one again. I love this one. These are really inspirational quotes. So if you need to send a sympathy card, a birthday card, I'm just thinking of you. Look at, you've got beautiful verses there. There is no distance too far between friends, for friendship gives wings to the heart. That can be for anybody who's having a really hard time or for a birthday. So you will find that I've thought of everything with regard in this winter collection because I want you to enjoy it. Now we're going to come out of here and we're going to go into the backing papers. This is how easy it is to use my system. I mean, look at the papers, everybody. Go to the next page and the next page and the next page. There's loads, everybody. Now if we just stop here a second. So if we click at one, say the pink one at the top, what I've done here is I have actually given you a winter version of the flowers. So that means there's no Christmas on there. It's just a winter feel with the snowflakes in the background. So it's showing you that you have got papers that you can use in your scrapbooking and your card making or memory books that you can use throughout the winter, not just for Christmas. But if you come out of that and go to the next page, okay, and then keep on going and then click on, let me just click on the red one because it's beautiful. This is gorgeous, everybody. It prints so amazing. So you've got beautiful, obviously this is a Christmas paper. I do feel that I need to make it into some kind of Christmas placemat because it's just so gorgeous. So as we're going through this, I'm going to spend a few more minutes on here. So you've got, keep on going, there's more papers, everybody. It is a jam-packed collection with over 2,700 printable elements. Keep going. You can see, and we've got the dots, which we always need for matte and layering papers. You've got so much on here. Now we're going to jump over because we have got also on there some extras. So if we just go to the dimensional cards, everybody, if you click on the dimensional cards, what we've put on here extra is the dome cards. Side scenes are what people are used to. If you click on one of those for me, and we click on the blue dome card, that one. And if you've never seen a dome card, I will be putting up a video on how to do a dome card. I think it goes up tomorrow. So you get those two sheets. Everything's there. The instructions also come on the collection, everybody. But if I'll show you a completed one when we're done. But then if you come out of that and then go to back into dimensional cards. You have got the side scenes, which everybody loves. I know you all love. Okay, and you can click on one and it has everything there. It has full instructions and it has everything that you need to create this beautiful side scene. Now that is just a couple of sections. Now there is a gallery on here with inspiration as well, but I want to show you the extras. So the extras that we have is we have some decoupage, which is beautiful. So if you click on the decoupage, you haven't done this for a while, and click on the pink one, for example. What I wanted to do is give you beautiful decoupage that it's called Langlock. So if you have a look at it a little bit more detail, you can see that all you need to do is cut round the outside. You don't have to worry about going into the ferns or anything like that. It is so much that you can actually do that. Gunilla says, could you make some without text or quotes? I would like to add Swedish text. I do loads of toppers without text, and if we come out of here and go to the toppers, so if we go to the toppers, and I think it's the first one, is that the first one? So you can see that I've actually added some on here that doesn't have any text. Obviously you got that one pink one and also the one with the robin. If you come out of here, but there's loads of toppers that I've added. And if I go back to actually the next one might be the one, yeah, the blue one. You'll be able to see that you'll find that there is quite a lot of toppers on here that doesn't have anything that you can add your own text in Swedish. If we come out of here now, the other area is the extras that we've got. We've looked at the decoupage, but then I put the match it. So this has those beautiful, and just cut one, not cut one out, just click on one. Now you can fussy cut all this out because it's very easy to cut out, or you've got dies that you can work with that. And then if you come out of here, okay, and then the other areas that we've added is the alphabet and numbers. We've got sentiments. So if you click on one of those alphabets, so you've got all these lovely tiles that you can actually create a name if you want to. The other thing is, if you go into the sentiments for me, please, we've actually added two lots of things. So first of all, click on any of them, and these colors are standardized, so you can add them. So you can see that you've got more, we call these relative tabs. Somebody asked about in-law, and somebody sent me a message saying, could we have step? And I've added those, so you can do stepfather, stepbrother, stepsister, and so on. And I've added the in-law. And also people have been asking for great-grandson, great-granddaughter, and that's where you've got those are brand new, and we've added those. And then yet again, they're in different colors, so you can use them with all your crafty stash, really. But if you go to the next page, these are fabulous. If you click on one of those, we have added these. They're like, we call them medium sentiments, so you've got a choice of having inspirational quotes that you can add. So there is a whole mixture. There's so much on here, everybody, but I think we need to move on. Okay, unless anybody has any questions. I can see while I've been chatting, we have got Elizabeth just joined us. She says, thank you for my prize. Not sure which competition it was. Elizabeth, you won, I think, one of the like and shares a couple of weeks ago. I've got Barbie joined us, and Cheryl says, just done a sympathy card with a lily design for a neighbour. Oh, that's lovely. And Sandra's just joined us and just back for a walk. Beautiful sunny day and quite warm. Really? Well, it's cold here. And I've got Zoe that has just joined us as well. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of inspiration. If anybody wants to see anything particular, oh, Dee's just joined us also over on YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm sure I've missed saying hello to somebody, so say hello back and I'll read it out again. We're going to go through. So obviously I've showed you. So if you want in the USB key, it's CMO13. If you are wanting the download, it is only $14.99 for over 2,700 printable elements. You can get crafting straight away. It's that quickly. However, I do know some people want a card kit. So we do have a card kit on with a forever code. So let me just put it on here. So this is the card making kit, everybody. I'm just going to show you, and you can see this is also, all this is obviously on the USB key. So it's giving you some more inspirational for areas. Now before No, actually, I'll get started through it. You can see that these, you can actually fussy cut them out. Except for that one, all these, there's nesting dies available for them. And we've done them in different colorways that you can create beautiful designs with. And as I said, they're every day, or they are gorgeous Christmas ones. Oh, Shadia's just joined us. Hello, Shadia. Thank you for joining us from Canada. Now, beautiful backing papers. Obviously, yours, if you're going for the card kit, will not have a white edge. Yours will go edge to edge. It'll be printed on 150 GSM, and it will be £92 in America. And for the card, that's the card. The paper is 150 GSM. Is that what I've just said? Let's just start this again. It's for the card, it's 250 GSM and £92, sorry. And then for the backing papers, it's 150 GSM and also it is £62. I got there in the end. Oh, now this is, you're wondering what the heck this is. This is a dome card. As I said, there'll be a video going up probably tomorrow showing you how easy it is to create it, because you get 2 sheets. You can see them, okay? And that's how fabulous it is to create a dome card. Now, if you want in the card kit, as I said, it's CM015. It is a winter, I love this paper, Roses of Winter card making kit. You've got side scenes in there. You know I'm going to give you side scenes. I should have checked this. Sorry about this. Pauline says, just laughing. Thought it was £92 to buy. Pauline, I'm so sorry. I really, really, I think I need something in my tea. Okay. These are lovely. You got sympathy quotes on there as well. This is the card making kit. You have got, I've tried to think of a bit of everything, everybody. You've got beautiful, I mean, that's lovely. I think Nicola has done a gorgeous card. There you go. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Really beautiful for Christmas. So, you know, if you haven't done all your Christmas cards, this is a gorgeous kit for that. But it's also for every day. For winter, you've got beautiful papers that you can enjoy. And what we've done is also giving you those lovely, oh, that's that lovely paper. I put that lovely paper in this kit as well. Don't forget, you won't get the edge to edge. You're going to get bows in there that I've just shown you and more paper. So you're going to get 24 crafting sheets. It keeps on giving. Okay, so this is just my printout so you can see what you're going to get. And then as you go through it, you will get your forever code as well. So 24 crafting sheets, from dome cards to side scenes to toppers. It really is a fabulous kit. Tracy says, love to see a dome card being made. Well, tune in tomorrow, have a look at the video. It's so easy to do. And I'm going to be showing how to create a lovely dome card. Unfortunately, I haven't got time to do it in this show, but I thought we'd put the video up. Now, talking of gorgeous, I'm not too sure if you've seen this before, but this is my fabulous holly die. Now, we have this on today's show because I'm going to use it in the demo, I think, because I can't decide whether I like it, I want it or not. But the idea of this is my latest match it. If it's match it, it means that there's artwork that you can actually fit into it. But also this here is so detailed. Okay, so you have got the detail on there, and you can create, because you've got the nesting dies in there, you can create it as a frame or you can create it as a solid, whichever way you want to do it. And it is just a beautiful detailed die, and it's only $14.99, and you're going to get all those dies for you to enjoy. And the other item that we have on today's show, which I just had to, was, I have mentioned it, and if you do want the dies separate, let me know. But this one is the Match It Build a Bunch card making kit for that lovely Roses of Winter collection, plus the die. Okay, so as you can see, that you have got 32. Oh, they're not in order. Just bear with me. Obviously, this is what's just come back. If I just lift these and put these should be at the back. There you go. So you're going to get the beautiful Match It sheets. As I'm going through it, it is just a gorgeous collection. And you can see that I've added snow to it, but then I've left it plain. So yet again, you can use this throughout the year. You've got generic quotes as well as Christmas quotes there. A couple of messages that have come through while I'm just showing you this. I have got, where am I? The tree download is on the site. I think Elizabeth and Carolyn's just been asking for that. Yes, definitely. Check out the site, okay? And if you put the code in that is on the sheet, you should be able to get it, okay? Jeanette says, oops, I forgot, been busy ironing. No problem. And I think Edna says, sorry, I've been busy. You don't need to apologize, everybody. So this, I mean, it's so beautiful, this collection. You can see that you can use this throughout the year. It is just gorgeous. Ida says, before I decide on a USB key or digi download, can you please tell me if the download comes as zip files? It does. That's the only way we can send such a big file. So what you then do when you get the download, you simply click on it and it unzips it, and then you'll be able to run it, Edith. But then again, if you have any questions, you can contact us anytime. Okay. So this is normally $35.98. If you would like the two, it's CM017. Here, Alice says, I have the USB key. Is it the same as the Match It pad? So if you have this USB key, this is the brand new one. Okay, Alice. If you have the Roses of Winter USB key, which the code was CM013 for anybody that's just joined us, it actually has this already on. Okay, it's literally there's a section that says, I think it's in extras, there's a section that says match it. And of course, if you have the die, you can actually match the die with the artwork, or you can just fussy cut them out and use it as it is. Hopefully that answers your question. And then if I'm just moving this to one side, the other thing that I wanted to share with you, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about more downloads, we've decided to put this on as a download for you all to have a go at. So this, as a download for 32 crafting sheets to get crafting straight away, with of course all these gorgeous background papers that you can create something like this. Obviously this is the holiday, but look how 3D that is. It's gorgeous. I mean, there's so many different layers that you can do, you know, something like this, obviously in white with the 3D, and then you can go to town with it. I mean, I've got loads of samples, but just if I grab another one, look at that one. How 3D is that? Lois has done these. Okay. But there's something about the blue. I did this on live on Hobby Maker TV yesterday. I just love the 3D. Okay, and I'm going to be talking about how you can get this type of 3D when I come to demo. So if you would like to have it as a download and you're not too sure about it, but this is a better price point for you, $4.99. The one thing I will stress though, this is 32 crafting sheets that you'll get for $4.99. If you like the whole collection, you can get on CM014 2,700, which is the whole collection, everything you saw when I went through it, for £10 more. So just bear that in mind. Ola said the designs are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And so is Tina saying she's loving the background. They are a beautiful collection, everybody. So we'll put that code up again, which is CM014. So if you want the full collection download, it's only £10 more. Go for it, everybody. You will not be disappointed. It has so much on there. I mean, I haven't showed you the envelopes or anything like that, or even there's so much inspiration, inserts, matching inserts. If we have time, we'll go back to it, but we are going to get on with our demo because I haven't even started yet. And so what we're going to do is we are going to get started with our demo now. So what I want to do is share with you how easy it is to create two things. First of all, layering, as one of the questions people have asked me. So what I've done is I'm using the Match It set. Now don't forget, this is also, we'll leave the download up, okay, as well. So this is this gorgeous download, and it is CM018. Or you can get the dyeing pad, but we're going to put the download up for you to see. And all I'm going to do is I want my sheets, so if I get my demo sheets, I'm going to use a craft card, and then what I want to do is share with you. I'm going with red, Christmas. We're going to do a Christmas one, everybody. Let's move that out the way. If anybody has any questions, please just ask. Now I'm using a bone folder. We've got some craft card coming up in a second, well, in a bit. So how you, these are called, what we call them front cards, or card fronts, because this is all you need. You can use it like this, you can use it like this. It is so much easier. Sandra says, what's the like and share, please? The like and share, Sandra, is to tell me what's your favourite winter drink. You might not have one. Just say tea. Like and share this page, and let's get our crafting community going with our morning sessions on a at the moment we're doing our craft and coffee mornings every other week. And then all I'm doing is folding that back like so to create my A5 card blank, and I'm going to put this on here. Now, people keep asking me, what do you stick things on with? It's entirely up to you. I use Beacon's glue because I am terrible. Sometimes I don't watch what I do, and I put too much blob on of the glue. And so what I'm doing is, this is really quick drying. You have maybe just about a minute of drying time, or wiggle time I should say. So I just wiggle it into place. There's nothing wrong with double-sided tape or any other glue, but the thing about why I like Beacon's glue is because I don't have any blobs. I know there's a lot of people out there that have been using it, and this one that I'm using is fabric tack, and this works on fabric as well as paper craft, so it's like a 2-in-1 because we just started working on fabric, and I love this one. And then literally what I've got here, already die cut, so of course you can fussy cut them out. There is no, you can fussy cut them out. If you have the die, of course the die will give you all the detail, especially when it comes to, look how fine that is, okay? So it's entirely whichever way you want to. And then, oh, Mary's put, love this glue, best one. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Now this, I'm just layering it up. So I've already got some on foam pads, and the idea behind it is then, you can see I've got all these sentiments. So you've got thinking of you, okay? You've even got these ones. These are extra that I've started to do if you want a seasonal one. And then you've even got a generic one. So we are going to do a thinking of you one. It's not going to be Chris, it's just going to be a wintered one. It could be, and you know what? I'm going to send this off to somebody. So I am going to basically start layering it up. Now, top tip, I have got foam pads on some of these. And if you like me, you don't always put things straight. What you do is you put the glue on the foam pads to give you wiggle room. But before I do that, I want to put this gorgeous frame on. Now, I die cut this earlier because I knew we'd run out of time. And I have a few little bits left. So I'm using my 9-in-1 tool. Okay, and it just gets all these little bits out that I missed earlier. So I'm just going round it. And literally, you'll find this is a holly. You just pop them out. So you can actually, oh, there's one that won't come out. There's always one, isn't it? Put that through. Now, as I said, if anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask. But look how easy these are all coming out. They get everywhere, don't they? But this is why I love having that brush handy. So that's now ready to go. Now, how you stick this, people do it different ways. If I just move this to one side, I am just going to use a little bit of plastic. And the reason why I'm using plastic is, there we go, I put the glue on the plastic, just a plastic bag, because I only want to put the glue in certain areas. So I do this, everybody does it different, and I dip this in the glue, like this, all the way around, and so it sticks where I need it to be. So you don't then have blobs of glue all over the edge. And then this goes on here. I've got Barbara just joined us over on our YouTube channel. Now don't forget to click and follow and like our page. We're trying to increase our lovely community with more shows, everybody. Oh, Sandra's like 1 to 2 bottles of glue, no problem. So this is, oh, and Mary says she does that technique with a stamping block but then cleans it afterwards. Yes, but I'm very lazy, I have to admit. Maybe not lazy, but I run out of time, so it's much easier to do that. Miss Cheryl's put, Debbie, I know you always say we don't have to buy, but how can we resist just such amazing packed out crafting beautiful designs. I made a quick book of the gnomes and I love it. Gift it to my son's girlfriend as she likes to create short stories. Oh, that's brilliant, Cheryl. I'm glad. Now Cheryl's talking about last week's show. Now last week's show was on our, which one was it? It was on, the show was on Thursday and I did it on Create and Cherish memory books. Christine says I always put the glue on the back of my hand. I've never done that, Christine. I find I just get it everywhere. So you all have your own personal preference. So what I'm doing is I have got loads of different foam pads and all these. Oh, I think I've put extra sticky foam pads on these. So all I'm doing is laying them up like so. I'm going to have that there. And then the top tip is make sure you have things coming in. So first of all, I'm just laying them where I want them. I'm going to have that one there. And then we're going to add snow because we have my soft magic on today's show, which is, where are we? It is CM020. If you haven't used it, you know, you are in for a treat because it's so much fun to use. And how it works, it gives dimension to your flowers. Obviously, it's got snow on some of them, but some of it doesn't. So I'm just going to add it. I'm going to add some more to it. Sandra says, last Thursday's show was brilliant and I've printed off the gift ready. Brilliant, Sandra. I do, as you all know, the Create and Cherish range is just a beautiful range and close to my heart. And it was inspired by my mum. And to be fair, this collection was inspired by my mum because this is actually one of the roses that I grew out my mum's bouquet, and we drew them when we I got a 2 year. It took, I think, a year after my mum passed for the roses to grow, and then we literally drew them and created our Roses and Bloom collection, which is the everyday one, and the Roses of Winter is the continuation of that story. So it is a fabulous range. Lorraine's just joined us. Christine's just joined us. Oh my goodness, there's loads of you on. Thank you, everybody. But look how lovely it's come together. I'm just chatting. I haven't glued it yet, so I've only put 2 on because I just want to work out where I want to put everything. There's no rush, everybody. Always lay things out. I've got, Pat says I made an advent calendar yesterday. Oh, did you like the advent dies? They did sell out on Hobby Maker and our website. We've got more stock coming in next week. I've got Gaynor just joined us as well. Hi, Gaynor. Lorraine says, my mum loved roses too. Plan together a rose in memory of my mum. Yes, that's lovely. I mean, I actually was watering that plant today. At the moment, it's living on my kitchen window, because I didn't plant it. I don't want it to die. But also, as a lot of you know, I will be moving soon. We still don't know the date yet. And so I want to take it with me. So that's why it's on my windowsill. So as you can see, I have laid it all out. And then obviously I've left the centre because, what have I done with that sheet? I've lost it. I want a thinking of you. So I'm just going to quickly cut that out. Now remember, ask me any questions. I have got, this set will work with the Robert Matchett. Yes, they will work with everything. It's not just for Christmas, this collection. It is literally a collection that you can use again and again throughout winter. Oh, Shadiz, but by the way, it was nice for you to visit Dawn. Dawn is actually a close friend. Unfortunately, when we have friends in the crafting world, because we basically are self-employed to a degree, we're always so busy, so we don't always have a chance to catch up. But yes, I did see her over the weekend, and we are going to be working on a kit together, so watch this space. Thank you for all these messages, everybody. I'm loving it. So I'm just trying to catch up reading as well. I'm just sorting this out. Obviously this is a match it topper, but I don't have the dies to hand, so I'm just quickly going around this with a pair of scissors. So this is a thinking of you, and I want it to just literally go over like so. I might have that one coming out here. Yeah, that might be nice, I want it. And then what you can do is, I've got a with love here if you want to add something else. If you want to change it to a thinking of you, sorry, a Merry Christmas or birthday, you've got that option as well. But I'm just going to make it a general one, and I'm going to send it to somebody actually. So we are quickly now putting this together. So remember, I am trying to multitask between everybody. So if you have any messages or anything that you'd like to see, just feel free to ask, okay? But this is using, and we'll put the code up. Okay, so that's my card done. Obviously, I need to glue it together, and I will. But before I do that, I want to show you how to use Soft Magic. So, Soft Magic, I do need to use, where is it? Some glue which has a fine tip. Now, I am very organized. I have it in here. So these are my tote bags, everybody, which are great for organizing. So these bottles, I think they're like $3.49 for 3, but they come empty, and all I've done is put some craft glue in there because it has to be fine. Now, I don't think I have a black piece of card. Bear with me, everybody. If I put it on this scrap piece of paper, I just want to show you how fine this out. So we do supply these empty. I just want to show you, look how small you can go. Can you see how small? I would not be able to do that with this, okay? And because I want to put snow with this on the edges to make it more 3D, this is the best thing to do, because look how fine. It's an ultra fine nib. If you haven't got one, please let me know. Mary says the tote bag is built. Everything is all near and handy. Yes. Belinda says, is there a video on how to use the snow globe die? We haven't done one yet, but we are doing them, okay, because more stock is coming in, Belinda, but it should have come with a step-by-step instruction sheet. If you haven't got that, just feel free to contact the office. Cass says, your cards are amazing. Mine never seem to reach that standard no matter how hard I try. Kath, you will, okay? Totally. I bet if you replicated this, you will get exactly the same result. Annette says, Debbie, would you think of doing a book, maybe a memory book, or on everything as done one, but I find your way easier? Sorry, Debbie, would you, I can't understand Annette. Debbie, would you think of doing a book maybe on making memory books or on everything? Sarah Davis has done one, but I find your ways easier. Oh, you mean a proper book? Sorry, Annette, I've just got... I can add it to my list, but Annette, remember we're a very, very small team. Sarah has a huge team behind her. I will add it to my list, okay? But that's why the magazines are really good, because I try to share everything that way. Julie's joined us saying she's watching while baking cupcakes. Oh, I could do with one of those, that's for sure. Yes, Christine, you can have a fine tip set of bottles as well. So going back to this, everybody, all I'm doing is adding dots on round, and you can add the detail. You don't have to add it everywhere. Just follow some of the design. Okay, I haven't done that one. There we go. Just realised I haven't stuck that. And then what I've got, I started to do this, so I've already got my sheet ready. Oh, do you know what? I should have glued this. This is what happens, everybody. Bear with me. Ask me some questions while I'm quickly putting this together. Shadia says, yes, Debbie, we will buy. Your small business needs to be off the ground too. Oh, bless you, Shadia. We are fine. You know, as long as everybody enjoying what we're doing, everybody, it's lovely. I love to hear all the feedback and what you think of the designs. So I've just realised I need to stick this down because I was very silly in doing this.
What else he's put on YouTube?
So,
Love the bacon fabric glue.
Elsie, Dave's laughing at your comment. Do you want to read? You put love the bacon fabric glue. You've made him hungry. It's Beacon. But I do like your name better. Right, okay. So I'm just now adding the glue. And don't forget what I said. This is, I'm just going to put this to one side because I just realised. I'm going to add this flat. Yes, Sandra, you can have some. They come in sets of 3. I think it is either $3.99 or $4.99 for 3 bottles. Really good price. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, it's nearly there. I don't know where the time goes. I just talk too much. Do you think I talk too much, everybody?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, did you all hear what Dave said? He said yes. I don't pay much attention to him. And he knows. And he knows. But I think most wives will agree with me that we don't pay much attention to our husbands. So, always make sure when you're doing something like this, you want the design to go into it, okay? And I can see that I've stuck all this on now, and then I just need to figure out where I am with these, and then I'm ready. So, I'm just sticking some glue on, and I could use the other glue, but I do like my Beacon's glue because also it dries clear, so I can wiggle it in place where I want it. And then I've already got some with foam pads. Shania says, oh Debbie, keep talking, we love it. Kiss. Step in the corner, Dave. Thank you, everybody. Christine said selective hearing. That is so true. We've all done it, and so has Belinda. And Anna's put, no, you don't, lol. Dave's lucky to get a word in now and then. And Elsie's put, don't listen to Dave. Thank you, everybody. It's so nice to have other people say, don't listen to Dave. He's pulling faces to me, everybody. And he's just said he's not listening. Right, everybody, I am now done, and I'm going to go back to showing you how to add that. Yes, Mary, you can have it. Oh, you put the link on. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. She says, no, you don't talk too much. I lost my voice at Christmas, and my husband said it was the best present I gave him. Oh, Elizabeth, he didn't, did he? Okay, right. I feel like I need to put this somewhere. Let's have this down here. And I need another leaf coming into here. There we go. So, this lovely frame really finishes it off. And then we need to add our... I don't even know where this was from. I've got an extra flower. This is what happens. I change it. And there we go. Put that there. And then I think I might have not use this. Oh, I'll put it over it. I'll use a foam pad. Right, okay. Shadi says, when I do not talk, my husband thinks I am mad at him. Oh no, Deb doesn't. Oh my goodness, everybody. That's hilarious. Right, okay. Where am I with everything? So I've just put that on there. Now we're going back to here. Luckily, this dries slower than the Beacon's glue, but I'm just adding a little bit more touches of where I want it. There we go. So hopefully, oh, there's one that I've missed. Let's put a bit of glue on that. Have that down there, just coming out from there. But look how lovely that is. Okay, we're now going to add the Soft Magic. Pauline says, love watching your shows, spent half my time laughing. Well, do you know what, Pauline? That's brilliant, because you know what? My grandfather, bless his soul, I so miss him. He used to say to me, laughter is good for your soul, Debbie. If you can make people laugh, you are doing a brilliant thing. So I love that, everybody. If I can make you laugh, then that's great. Even if I make you smile if you're having a bad day. That is all I can do, isn't it? So that's off, and you can see the fluff on it. And you can just literally build it up. Don't press too hard, let it just stick to it. So I'm just building it up. I'm not adding on all of them. I just want to add a little bit on a few of them. So, but you do need to use a fine tip, because there's no way I could put that glue on. And then when it comes to this, I use the end of this because this, have you ever had gilding flakes? Everything's, it's so, there's so much in this, okay, for £3.29. Is it £3.29? Yep, it is on the screen there, everybody. You are going to get so much snow, okay? And then simply, gently, and I mean gently, press down. I mean, the first time I did this, I had it everywhere. And then it tips off, and you can see how I've added the snow, and you can just move it about if you need be. Elizabeth says, can I just say a quick thank you to all your prayers and well wishes when I had my knee surgery. Slow progress, but positivity and prayers truly help. You are very welcome, Elizabeth. I am so glad that you're on the mend. And Mary's loving the fine tips. Yep. So we're just going to do a little bit on here. And then we're just going to go through a couple of things. And I just want to squeeze in an extra top tip demo that I need to share a project that Lois did that I think is a brilliant way of creating memory books, with a difference, of course, because it's done with craft card, or it can be done with any card. So I've got this white stuff everywhere, but it's a good thing that I don't need an awful lot. So I'm just adding a little bit more on that. Whoops. I am making a mess, but you guys don't mind. There you go. And I will add more. And I will send this to somebody as a surprise. There you go. But look at this, everybody. You can see how it's layering it up, okay? You've got the 3D. You can't tell the difference between the false snow that is on them and this one. And I have got it everywhere. And then let me just move this out of the way. Okay, I hope you like that. So just to recap on a couple things. Talking of recapping, make sure if you're using Beacon's glue that you always put the top back on, otherwise that will dry and it will be wasted. And also with regard to any glue that you put in here, it does come with a little cap. Do exactly the same on there, and this one you definitely need to put the lid on, otherwise you're going to knock it over. So that was CMO 329. If you would like one, it is a fabulous card. So just to recap on what I've used, everybody, this lovely die. I mean, look, where's the blue one that I did? So look, how different does that look? Okay, and what I've done is I've done more 3D. Okay, and giving you, yes, giving you snow on there as well. But this is already on there. So when you get the kit, if you're going for the kit, if you're going for, we'll put that item back on, which is, what is it? It's CMO 17. There you go. 17, which is, I love this. Obviously, these, you might have got these before. So if you just want the pad, just let us know and we'll give you that, okay? But also, this pad is on the USB key as well. Thank you. Everybody's loving the card. I like what Alice says. Debbie, you're a true crafter. Love it when you make mistakes, just like us novices, card makers. Don't be daft. Honestly, everybody makes mistakes when it comes to card making. You know, and I am one of them that gets carried away. And I mean, look at that. Hopefully I've now stuck everything on. But we all get carried away. And here's a top tip. If you make a mistake, don't call it a mistake. Change it and make it an inspirational addition. You know, some people use butterflies to hide things, okay? You can put sentiments on, you can put a bow. You know, it's all about thinking outside the box, like Lois says all the time, and coming up with new ways of how to make your card making and scrapbooking and memory books fun. So thank you for that, and I'm glad I'm looking at all the messages coming through. You have so much that you can have fun with this collection. So just to recap, I have used the Roses of Winter USB key. It's a brilliant buy, everybody. You can create, this pad is on there, but also you can create, I'm going to be showing you how to do this in a second. Where's that USB key gone? There we go. So if you want the USB key, it's CM013. Over 2,700 printable elements on that you're going to get for $17.99. But if you want the download is CM014. Elizabeth is right. Never mistakes in crafting. That is so true. Okay. And as you can see when we go through it, there is so many different techniques that we all have different ideas, and that's why we want to share. Do you have any little red bows, please? Annette, I don't have little bows. What I do have is a bow set, a die. I haven't got it on this show, but I do have it somewhere under here. There it is, I think. No, I haven't. And Dave's just laughing at me because I've just put snow everywhere. It is, I did have it. It's the bow dies. I do have that. Victoria says, I have the digital download and it's brilliant. Love it. So essentially, if you want this as a download, you've got it for $14.99. Or if you just want a taster, talking of downloads, we have the digital download of CM018, which is this gorgeous match it pad as a download for only $4.99, and you're going to get all this. So talk about crafting fun, right through to all these card fronts that you're going to be able to get and enjoy it. So the other thing, you're going to get 32 sheets with that. Other products that I want to share with you is the craft card right under here. I've been using the craft card, and we have CM022, 25 sheets for $4.99, everybody. Really good weight. You can hear the thickness of it, so if you want it, just add that to your list. And the other one, actually, I wanted to use the blending brush. We'll see if we have time. How are we doing for time? Oh, yes, very quickly. So I said I wanted to show you this. So this is a project that Lois did. It's gorgeous, isn't it? But it's actually a book. So you can actually put like a memory book. And I want to show you a top tip of how to create this. And as you can see, you can put a photo there. You can put some notes on there. Talking of notes, she's made a little notebook on here. So there you go. So she's made a little notebook. And how she's made it is she's just put a piece of string on there. And then that can go in here. This is a lovely little project, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to create this. And then you can have, this is a novel idea, make a strap, almost like a strap out of some paper, and put one of the embellishments on here. And you can put a little message in there and have that in at an angle. And then you've got these little areas that you can put notes or pictures in. And you can keep on going. You can put little notes on it. It's a lovely Christmas, little keepsake, everybody. And it was done with the Roses of Winter collection. And how it was actually done, I'm going to use the white ones to start off with so you can see it a little bit better. But all you do, very similar to the star book that we did the other day, is you get your paper, oh, not that one, because that's the star book, but you could do that. You get pieces of card, and what you're going to do is stick that to that. So I'm doing it in white. I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just showing you very quickly how it's done. And you actually do 4 to create that. And there's different ways you can do it. This is a quick way that is easy to do. And all I'm doing, everybody, is I need to make sure that I put glue in on the edges, because you need to make, and then center, because it needs to stick, because you're going to put weight in it, so it's very important. And by using glue, what you're going to do is slide it on, wiggle it into place, and already you have started your book. Can you see what I'm doing? And then we're going to do the same thing again very quickly. And then what you're going to do is slide it. Oh, I always miss the middle. You need to make sure you put a little bit in the middle, everybody, because you are going to slide it into place. Once you slide it into place, so it's just, and it can be any size. Obviously I'm doing an A5 size. It can be any size you want it. This is 5x7. It can be A6. It can be anything, but you need to make sure that all these are lined up together, and that to create that spine. And there's different ways that you can create the spine effect. I can see that this is not completely straight, but never mind, this is just an example. Right, okay. Then what you can do, you've got these in like this. So there is my 4, I've done 4. What you can do is you can put washi tape down the middle, and you can see that's what Lois has done. And you can even put them in between to keep them in place. So she's done it on this side and on this side. And the washi tape enables, it just gives it a kind of more decorative feel to it, but it's not essential. And obviously you can tie some lovely string with that. But once it comes to decorating it, everybody, how you create the pockets is with just scraps of paper. So like for example, on this one here, to create a pocket, there's different ways. So as you go through it, you've got straight, you can cut them straight ways, or you can make, for example, if I just show you this, all I'm going to do is use a pencil, there we go, and simply line it up. There we go, everybody. And then what I want to do is trim that down. So I'm just going to trim it down with my paper trimmer. You can use a knife and a ruler, whatever you want to do. But what I want to do with this is I simply want to tear it. So I've got that lovely edge that's going to go there, and I'm just going to tear it. And that's going to sit on here like so. And then what I'm going to do, if I just move this to one side, let me find a scrap piece of paper. Now we've also got the new blending brushes that we have on today's show. Okay, now the blending brushes, you might have seen them. These are a set of 2, and it is CMO19. I love, they're so soft, everybody. And so what I want to do, this one's already got brown on. I just want to show you that that looks fine, but to make this stand out a little bit more, rub ink. So with your blending brushes, tap. You can tap onto something plastic, and I can't remember who said who used the block for glue, but I use the block. We've got these on the website and they're cute. I think they're $2.99. I've got the block to tap the ink on, so I make sure I build up the brush and then rub in. And what you get is you get more of a more of a vintage edge that you can see. So now this is now going to show up more, and you can add more colour to it. So if I want to just bring in more colour, this will be great. Christian says, oh, this is cool, definitely will have to have a go making. Never thought of doing a book this way. It is dead easy to do. So thank you, Lois, for doing me a sample so I can show everybody what to do. And if anybody did the star book that I did a couple of weeks ago, it's the same principle, except you are not doing the aperture in the center. Mary says, I use the same block. It's great, isn't it? Dave did those, I think, for Valentine's. Was it last year? So yeah, so I have it in my little basic kit. And then what I'm doing very quickly is putting a little bit of glue to create a pocket. So I just want to show you, especially for people that never thought of creating pockets with paper. Depending on what you are putting in, you need to make sure, if it's going to be quite heavy, you need to back your paper onto card. But then essentially, look how easy it was to do this. And then I'm just going to borrow this for a second. Where is that? So you can put these in like that and create your own pockets, but make sure you put glue on either side. But look how easy that was. That is so easy to create. Sue says, can't wait, looks fab. It's so easy to have a go. So, you know, whether you are creating books, I mean, I love books, you know I do, but this is a different way. But very important, you need to put some tape around here. Now, if you haven't got tape, now where's my sheets of paper gone? If you haven't got tape, just simply create a spine, everybody. And what I mean by that is you are going to trim this down and create a spine. So if you don't have washi tape, that's very easy to do. Okay, so if you don't have the washi tape to put on top, because what you're doing is you're sealing that as an extra seal to make sure that you can keep on creating the books and the layers that I've just showed you what to do. There you go. and then, you know, then you're layering it all up, it becomes heavy. So you do need to create that down, and then simply just hold that there and then cut. Let's just cut it. It'd be easy, wouldn't it? Message from Elsie. Sometimes I make some cards upside down. I just send them to one of my special friends and write backwards inside. She has to read them in a mirror. What a brilliant idea. But Elsie, I don't know if I can write backwards. Can anybody else write backwards? I'm not sure if I can. But I love that idea. You can do little secret messages, couldn't you? Mary says, been a great show, I have to go. You are very welcome. We are picking the like and share now. Okay, so thank you everybody. But just very quickly, I am just creating, so what you would do is do that, everybody. Stick that on there. Obviously I'm doing it rough to show you what you can do, and you create a spine. So just to recap on a couple of things. So obviously it's all about that fabulous collection. Thank you for anybody that's placed an order, and thank you for all the messages come through. We are going to pick a winner for our like and shares. So what I've done is I have shown you how to create different techniques from creating a lovely book to 3D and doing different effects from snow right down to layering. And oh my goodness, that is such a beautiful, beautiful die with that. Oh, we didn't show that code, so let's put that code up again for the holly die. It is only $14.99 and it's a nesting die CMO16, and that is our nesting die, which I don't know what I've done with it. There it is. So if anybody wants one, we still have some stock of that. So drum roll please. So we're going to give the winner of the the winner of today's show. So the winner is Kirsty Layton. Kirsty, congratulations. You have won a fabulous little giveaway, which will be coming in to our offices next week. So be a little patient. Make sure you private message me your details. But don't worry, everybody else, you still get a second chance that we will announce next week. Okay, and this is why we're doing 2 like and shares competition. We're doing one during the show and then one on catch up, so then people get a chance to watch the show back. I've got loads of messages coming through. Thank you. I hope you've all enjoyed this morning's show and got a little bit inspired, and I made you smile a little bit. If you're having a hard day, a challenging day, and I made you a little bit inspiration on creating not only gorgeous cards like this with the 3D effect, but also having a go at Lois's idea this week of creating your own books using just 4 pieces of card. Of course, you have to use extra papers, which is from the Rose collection. I'll be putting that on as a video so you can get a bit more, you can actually see all the layers and how it was done. There's going to be loads of videos coming because I mentioned that there's going to be a dome card. Also, don't forget that I will be doing a Facebook Live show on, what day are we? Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Yep. At 6:30 I'll be on YouTube as well as Facebook. Thank you everybody for joining me. Just to remember, don't forget, if anybody is watching this on catch up, you can literally put the comments in and the office will get back to you with any queries. Betty's put so many ideas today. Thank you. You are very welcome, and thank you for all the messages because I can't keep up with them. They've all gone crazy. I'm going to sign off now and say thank you for your continued support. Have a fabulous week. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. It's a members show on Thursday. That means special deals and a special members kit that I've chosen. And honestly, you are going to love this week's membership week. And it is a free collection to enjoy. When I say free, it means that you don't have to have a special membership, I should say. It's a member. Anybody that watches my Facebook or YouTube channel, you're automatically a member of the Debbie Moore Designs Crafting World. So that's what you have got, a special show next Thursday. No, this Thursday. So I'm going to say good night. Not good night. Goodbye. Good afternoon even. I don't know whether I'm coming and going. I think I'm going to need another cup of tea. So take care, stay safe. God bless you all. Happy crafting, and bye-bye for now.